Now, coming in, I saw a sign on the ceiling beam that said, "Today's readers are tomorrow's leaders." And that's so relevant and such a potent message, because all of you really are part of that leadership of our future world. And with that comes a great responsibility, and you also inherit some challenges, and one of those challenges is the environmental issues that are facing us today. And that was one of the things that have come out in particular over the last year with the likes of the Greta Thunberg and the Fridays for Future movement, the Extinction rebellion demonstrations, student demonstrations worldwide. It's not only students getting involved, it's all ages that are taking part in those demonstrations. That's quite amazing for me, because when I first wrote the BlueStar story, which is now published as Aaden BlueStar Awakening, that was the main theme that instigated that, was the environmental issues that are facing the Earth and us and our future generations. And it's quite amazing to see that this is coming to the fore now, and there is worldwide acknowledgement of that. And that was the main theme of the original story. So Aaden BlueStar Awakening is really about environmental issues, and if enough people come together for a common cause, then the politicians start to take notice. And even as individuals, you don't actually have to be involved that way. That's one way that was they're bringing to the foreground. But each individual contributes to our future and your own future through the way you think. And that was the main message of Aaden BlueStar Awakening, is the power of the individual to actually bring about positive change in our world, and not only in your own personal lives, but in your wider community and in the global community. Our thoughts are so powerful, we don't actually realise how powerful they are. And if we concentrate on the positive, we help create that in the world. And so that's the main message, really. Someone asked me the other day, what is the story about, Aaden BlueStar Awakening? What is the main theme? And on face value, it's a blend of Harry Potter and Star Wars, except the wizard in this tale is an ordinary boy who discovers he's an ET, who's come here along with his senator father for a special time travel mission to help save our world. And what they're trying to say is really save us from our own environmental issues that are happening here. And that's the main theme, is the power of the individual to help bring about that change. Now you might think, well, what can an individual do? Just one individual on their own. This was demonstrated shortly after I wrote the original story. A friend sent me a birthday card, and I don't know even now whether she realised the significance of that, because it summed up what I was trying to get across in the story. I'll explain this card to you. It was actually just a simple child's drawing, and it was on the front. It was a caricature of a young person skipping down a country lane, heading towards a group of colourful houses grouped together, and over the whole scene is this big sun, this big yellow sun with a big smile on its face. And the caption was, sorry, am I fading in and out, or is it? Yeah. I hope it's very directional, Mike, so I'll try and remember to keep it straight. It came with a poem, which is a very simple poem that had a very potent message. And the poem was by Sally Huss. The poem said, "A happy person creates a happy home. A happy home helps create a happy neighbourhood. Such a neighbourhood affects a city, which in turn inspires a nation. A happy nation helps create a happy world." It's a very, very simple message, but where does it start? It starts with the individual. It starts with you. Now, That's one thing we've got control over in our world. As humans, we have things, good and bad happen to all of us. And even ones that are very powerful and rich in the world. You read every day in the paper, even they have problems.